Person 35, so your energy engages me in the sacred space of my heart as I sit in this area that I typically bring down the healing chakra energies. And as soon as I bring the root chakra energy towards my body, I'm actually propelled away from it and onto my rainbow road. So just like person 34, it's funny how closely aligned these two readings are back to back, but we're going to be talking about root chakra. So I land on the rainbow road, and as soon as my feet hit the rainbow road, there's this huge mountain that gets in my way, and so basically have to climb the mountain, and I see basically moving all the way up towards the top of this mountain, turning around and then scaling it reverse on the backside to get to the next portal of energy to move through to the next situation. So as you scale down, then standing facing this mountain, and I see a sledgehammer. So basically pick up this sledgehammer and do that perfect tink, and it hits the mountain and everything just crumbles into rubble. And instead of moving forward, you actually go into the rubble and you're looking for something. So there's this headlamp on, and you've got this backpack. It's like search team rescue mission. So you're moving in, and you go in and into the very middle of this rubble. You pull away stones, and then there is your son, and nobody else, just your son. And so you actually, and he's happy, he's healthy. You pull him onto your back, and his arms are around your neck, and now you turn into a superhero. Your son is normal, but you turn into a superhero, and you've got a cape and a mask and everything. And so then you start flying through the portal towards the next stage of the energy. And so as you're flying in the air, you're actually with your fists knocking out of the air asteroids and blocking things and lasers. It's full on just action scene, and you're protecting your son from all of these things, and he's just riding on your back, indifferent to everything. And so you fly and touch down on the ground, and as soon as you touch down, your son just kind of disappears off your back, and you turn around and look, and you start sobbing, and you're crying into your hands. And so it hits me, and I start to piece together, I think, what's happening. And so I get that. So root chakra, I get that everything you're doing in your root chakra is all for the protection of the family and for those that you care most about. And it's not for yourself, because when you were standing there alone, basically everything dissolved and you lost your power, and it wasn't there anymore. Kind of like the ground was pulled from under you, right? So I get the feeling that everything that's been done for family and outside of yourself and stabilizing your own root chakra, it's now kind of coming back towards you. So you then begin to move into a doorway that represents the records, and as you go into the records, it's this big Grecian pillars and columns and black and white floor, and there's this area off to the left side that's opened up, and I see the sky out from it. So walking down to this area to explore more, and as soon as you get right to the edge, it's blue sky, open pillar, and you basically jump off the edge. And I feel this in my physical body, and we're soaring down. I feel like I'm falling down the side of this huge mountain, and it's just surrounded by clouds and air, and I feel, and we keep dropping, and I get that dropping feeling in the pit of my stomach, like I'm on a roller coaster, and it doesn't stop. And so I'm where's the ground? Where's the ground? And nothing's happening, and nothing's changing. So I instantly realize that that they're not going to let you hit rock bottom. They're not going to let you hit. They're not going to let you fall. And so as soon as I get that, I get pulled back up into the records, and I call down your higher self, and I ask your higher self, what's going on here? What's for the greatest good for this person to know at this point in time? And they say basically you are creating a new grounding platform. They told me everything that's going on in your life right now, everything root chakra related, which is family, which is money, which is home, which is security, which is health. All of these things right now are being basically uprooted, shifted, and I almost see your body like a physical body standing on a sifter, like what you pour sand through, and they're pulling this sifter up through your body, and it's like everything that's dense, everything that is not serving you is basically right now coming out to be released. And this is everything in the root chakra sector. So I apologize, but they told me you are being up-leveled. You are basically, they said you're creating a new root chakra. You are creating a new grounding platform is the term they used. And so they said that this is going to be the platform from which you choose to now grow and move your life from. And they said that you have to, everything that comes up for you right now, everything that's feels like a problem kind of connected to this root chakra, they said you cannot you can't engage with it. You can't control it. You have to basically let it go. You have to allow these energies to come up. You have to acknowledge them and not get entangled in their energy, not get frazzled, not get, you can't let the denseness of what's coming up sink back into your body, because everything that's coming up right now is basically coming up so you can see where you've held on to things in the past that have created issues in moving forward. And so all of these things right now are basically coming up for your review and then to be let go. And if you can allow them to come up, not engage, and let go, it's going to move through and you're going to have this brand new platform from which I see. It's like you're standing atop this amazing, I feel like it's like a teleporter, like it's this metal platform and there's this tube of energy around it. And so I feel like this is what you're trying to create, is this new beginning, this new start, this new energy for yourself. And it has to do completely with you. And so no matter what comes up in your fields around you, it can be house, it can be family, it can be health, it can be money. And these are things that we can attribute to other people, but it's affecting you. So these are things that are in your lesson plan that are basically your guides are helping bring all of this up to clear it so you can move forward in a completely clear channel, connected, and moving up to the divine. So then I saw you basically on a cloud, like having this conversation up to the heavens, right? So you're like laying on your back on this cloud, speaking to the heavens. And I get that this is like, these are your prayers. I almost feel like you're detaching from the physical of what's going on and moving up into this more sacred, connected to the divine space. And so this might help you while things are coming up. Maybe you send your prayers up in that cloud. Visualize this cloud like your anytime health, money, home, family comes up, just almost visualize yourself taking that problem that's arising and just throwing it up into this cloud, removing yourself from it, allowing the energy to be within the hands of the divine, because as I witnessed, like, they're not going to let you fall. They're not going to let you hit the ground here. This is all just a process to bring things up so that they can be removed from your channel, from your field. So send those prayers up, or send the concerns up into that cloud that can connect with the divine, and know that it's being taken care of. Because if you engage, I feel like you're going to keep this energy in your field, and that's the exact opposite of what you need to do. So, or at least what they're showing me for you to do. So, it's going to be a beautiful process if you can just acknowledge all of these root chakra things that are coming up for being just denser energy that's looking to leave you at this time. So with light and love.